Some days it's like, okay, I feel like I'm perfect today. It's bright and pretty out today. It's Saturday. No, I don't know what it is, but I am a perfectionist. When it comes to making up my bed, it's like, I don't know. I go from side to side, and if it doesn't look exactly like I want it to, I have been known to take the whole bed apart and start over. My sister thinks I'm nuts, but I don't know. I'm just a stickler for the way things look, I guess. And if it looks neat, it makes me feel better about it. If that makes any sense. Also, it's a little bit of a do-over because I noticed the other day when I was filming, my pillows and things, when I film them backwards and everything was turning in the opposite direction. And I did not notice that before I published the video. But that's okay because like I said in the beginning, this YouTube thing for me is new, trial and error, learning as I go. And I'm pretty sure everybody had to kind of learn this their way. So it's okay. It is okay. Also, guys, this is so funny. FYI, don't waste your money on these cute little fuzzy slippers because they shed something terrible. No wonder I'm like, what is all this stuff coming off my shoes? I'm packing it up every day. Okay, I'm from the Sunshine State. Because I love the sun. I'll get back there eventually. Alright. Y'all may notice through time watching any of my videos when I make my bed up, it might be different from time to time. I never make it the very same way each and every time. I like different.
What is on the television? They now because nobody's watching. All right, I need some milk. I'm glad I cleaned my and stir it. Whew. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's having an awesome Saturday today. I'm doing all right today. I got up this morning motivated. I had my coffee this morning and I checked my emails this morning and I looked at my Instagram this morning and my YouTube channel this morning. So I'm doing okay. I felt motivated this morning. The sun was shining and it was really, really pretty outside today. So that motivated me to kind of get up and get started getting some things done. So anyway, I did another clip for you guys this morning. I sort of did a redo of making my bed and stuff up. I did a little clean with me the other day, and the funniest thing happened to me, y'all. When I went back to look at the video, my pillows were all turned upside down. The way you could see them, you would be reading them upside down. So I thought, okay, trial and error. I'm still learning. So I redid it today and positioned my camera right. Anyway, on to the next. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, I kind of wanted to touch a little bit on relationships. A lot of my friends and family are kind of just going through some things in their relationships with their significant others, as far as dating goes. And a lot of my friends are younger than me. So they're going through some things that I've gone through years ago already. So, and the dating world is it's very different now. It's a lot more different now than what it was 20 plus years ago. Let's just say it's different. People expect more of you nowadays. People are a little more abrasive with dating nowadays, men and women for that matter. Um, the dating world is a different world now. But I will say this, uh, for women especially, of any age, when you're out here dating, just don't lower your standards. Just decide that you're not going to let anyone do or say disrespectful things to you, and you're not going to lower your standards to make that other person happy or to fit in your world, so to speak. If you set certain standards for yourself and you like your standards, you should stick with them. And if that other person just somehow doesn't meet up to your standards, then that's kind of when you got to say, okay, you know what? Let's look at this relationship and see if we need to carry it any further or if we just need to let it go. Um, Relationships can be sticky, they can be complicated. They can also be good. They can be loving, but it's just, I don't know. Today's dating world is just, it's something. It really is something. It's something for younger women. It's something for older women. Um, it's something, and it's not easy. I can remember back when I was 17, 18 years old, dating was just about fun. It was easy and it was fun, and it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't what it is today. We need a whole new word for dating today. Um, and especially for those of us who are back out here in this dating world. Um, we're not married anymore, or we're no longer with significant others, and we're just kind of out here now in this new world of dating. It's it's something. But with that said, I say just hold on to your standards, um, and just don't waste your time with anybody who does not want the same things that you do, because I feel like that's where a lot of women are going wrong today. Um, Sometimes as women, we feel like we can change men and we can make them or kind of mold them into what we want them to be. And that just never really works, ladies. I mean, if you think about it, people are who they want to be. People are who they are. And sometimes we just have to accept people for who they are. But if the person that you're interested in being with is somebody who, you're kind of looking at them every day and you're saying to yourself, you know what, I really don't like what I see. Why waste time staying in it? Why put 3 more years on top of 2 years in that's not going right? You know what I mean? Because then at the end, you 5 years in and it's not what you want it to be. And when you look back on that, you think, well, was this a waste of my time? Well, and sometimes you don't want to say that because you really did like the person. You and the person had some good times together, just like you had some bad times together. So you really don't want to say it was a waste of time. And especially, once you fall in love with somebody, if love is involved, um, maybe it wasn't a waste of time, but maybe you guys should have called it quits a while back, if that makes any sense. Because everybody just isn't meant to be together. So, and you can love somebody and just not be with them because you're not supposed to be. So, I don't know. Yeah. Dating can be sticky. It can be complicated. It can be a lot of things. It can be a whole lot of emotions wrapped up in one big ball. But I feel like it can be right, but if it's not right, let it go, because there's nothing like hurt feelings all the time. There's nothing like staying in tears all the time. There's nothing like, staying upset all the time. And I always tell my friends and my family, who are in relationships and they're kind of struggling, this works. I saw this on a movie one time, but this really does work. I've done this in my own relationships. Write down on a piece of paper the pros and the cons of your partner. Write down the good and the bad. And then compare it and see which one outweighs the other. And you already know if the bad outweighs the good, if you're being honest with yourself. If the bad outweighs the good, it's time to call it quits, because that's not how relationships are supposed to go. And relationships aren't supposed to be painful. It's not supposed to be where I got to cry every single weekend because I don't know where you are, or I got to worry if you're with somebody else because I love you but I don't trust you. It's not supposed to be like that. So if you are experiencing some of that, or it might be time to reevaluate the relationship. you know um I love love. I love being in love. I love all of that. But I also love and respect myself. And at the end of the day, and with me, I'm a little bit older, so I'm a little bit set in my ways now. So uh, you're not gonna be able to pull anything over on me. But I'm a little bit older. When I was in my 20s, that was different because I had more patience. I believed in giving you a gazillion chances to get it right. But ladies of a particular age, we are not about that anymore. It is probably going to be our way or the highway. And I know that sounds kind of whatever, but when you get to a certain age, you just want a partner that is going to bring out the best in you. Not going to do anything but bring out the best in you. You guys should be able to balance each other. And, it should always be where you might not always agree with each other on everything, because you're human. Nobody's ever going to always agree. You're going to always have differences. That's okay. But 95% of your relationship should be good. And when you get a little bit older, out of your 20s, and you start, because dating in your 20s is completely different from dating in your 30s, 40s, and 50s now, because women now are just dating later. So it's completely different than in your 20s, though. Like I said, in your 20s, you had patience and you were like, oh, but he didn't mean to do it, type of thing. But when you get older, it's like, no, that's a wrap, on goodbye. That's pretty much how it is. So, because look, when you get to a particular age, ladies, you know what you want, you know what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? You know the type of person that you want, and you know if he's going to be able to come together with you as one, and you guys have this beautiful world together. You pretty much know from dating a person if that's actually going to work, or not. And for some reason, when we're younger, we see a lot of red flags in relationships, but we ignore them. And I think it's because we think they're either going to correct themselves, or somehow miraculously we will correct them for that person, or I don't know, we just think they're going to disappear in the thin air. I don't know what it is when we're younger, but when you get older, it's a whole new ball game. Just like dating is a whole new ball game, attitudes are a whole new ball game, because you're older, you're more mature, you're wiser, and you're just in a different headspace when you're older. So I would say never let anybody disrespect you in any relationship. Respect is a big thing. And, if you're dating somebody that believes in dating the world while he's dating you, then he's disrespecting you on so many levels. Same thing for guys. If you're dating a lady and she's dating you and she tells you she loves you, but she's dating everybody else on the side, that's too disrespectful, and she's disrespecting you on new levels. And why deal with that? And this is what I don't get about people too with the dating. If you know that you don't want to be monogamous and you don't want to be committed, just say it. Just say, I don't want to do that. I'm just say I'm single. I want to mingle. I don't want to be tied to one person. Because I think people would respect each other a whole lot more if you were just upfront about what you wanted from jump. And I think that's where a lot of relationships go wrong. Um, and a lot of guys will mislead women, and make them think that they want the same thing that the woman wants, when the whole time they know that they're not ready for that. They like her and they don't want to let her go because they know she's a good thing, but at the same time they want other people on the side. And if both of you guys agree to that, then that's fine. But it's not cool to have one person thinking they're the only person and then find out that they're not. So I would say to my ladies, be cautious when you're dating. Be cautious of any age when you're dating. Um, and always have standards. Always set standards for yourself, and don't lower them for anybody. Um, Now, I'm not saying, you know, maybe have standards so high that nobody can meet them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying have them, because they are important. Um, they are important. And yeah, so that's kind of that with the dating thing. I just kind of wanted to touch on that. There's been, you know, a lot of people that I know that have been having some issues, and it's not any fun seeing somebody that with their feelings hurt, or they're upset because of what somebody has done to them, or somebody has misled them to think that they want something, um, and that they really don't want. It's not a good thing. But I will always believe that broken hearts don't last forever. you know, you 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 get over it and you move on, and life goes on, and you meet other people, and you know things just don't stay the same. So that's something that won't stay the same. So even if you're somebody that's experiencing a broken heart right now, or you've gone through a breakup recently or something like that, it's hard when it's happening. But focus on different things. Find a craft to do. um, Find something to do that interests you. Take a class. Do something to focus on something other than that person that you're no longer with. um, and you'll see time heals. Time has a way of healing uh, broken relationships and broken hearts that were in the relationships and stuff like that. Time has a way of healing that kind of thing. So um, yeah, and be patient. When you're dating, I talk to a lot of women who say, I'm sick of dating and I'm ready to get married right now. I'm tired. I've been dating since I was a teenager. And I'm like, okay, be patient with dating, because what you don't want to do is rush somebody into something that they're not ready for, and then they end up making you miserable in the long run. That's what you don't want. So be patient with dating, and you know try to be understanding of the person that you're dating. Try to be understanding when it comes to them and their feelings and how they feel about things, and just be open and honest about everything, because even sometimes when honesty brings you heartbreak, I feel like honesty is the best policy. I'd rather you be completely honest with me and I shed a few tears over it, and then I get over it and I decide which way I want to move, versus you never being honest with me and keeping me in the dark about something. So I say honesty is the best policy in a relationship. And that goes for any relationship. I don't care if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, best friend, mom, dad, whatever. Be honest with people that you love, you know. Um, that's not to say be cutthroat, or that's not to say be harsh, you know. Be kind with your words. If you have a friend that's experiencing a breakup and you're trying to be there for them, yeah, sometimes we want to tell our friends things that they need to hear. Like, you know, you shouldn't have been with him in the first place. But there's a time and a place for that, because when somebody's going through a breakup or a hard time, that's kind of the last thing they want to do is be scolded by their friends and family. You know, at that particular time, they just really need you to love on them and to let them know that, you know, I'm here for you and you're going to be okay. And things will get better. You know, you need somebody positive in your life when you're going through that. So that's just a little, you know, touch on the dating type of thing. If you're going through something like that. Other than that, ladies, what y'all need to be focusing on is your diets and staying healthy and drinking your water and eating your vegetables and taking vitamins and feeling and looking good for yourself. I mean, hey, I feel like if you get all that under the hat, the rest will fall in place. So, anyway, other than that, how's everybody been doing this weekend? What did y'all do? Did anybody do anything special, like go out of town, or, you know, what did y'all do this weekend? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I'll be so glad when I can start doing stuff again. I'm ready to start doing stuff again, but this virus just has it where we can't do anything. It's so miserable, but um I'm looking forward to doing some stuff again. Um Going out of town, and you know what, y'all? I do not like wintertime. I don't know if I ever told anybody this, but I don't like the wintertime. My mother loves it. She likes the changing of the seasons and all that. No, I like the summertime where I can go to the beach, and I like going to the pool, and I like going to the Bahamas, and I like summery vacations. Although I wouldn't mind going somewhere like the mountains or something in the wintertime for like a ski vacation, because I love skiing. So I wouldn't mind doing that. But other than that, I don't like cold weather. I can't stand cold weather. The clothes that you wear for the wintertime are extraordinarily cute, and you can be cute with boots and hats and all that kind of stuff. But I just don't like cold weather. I would much rather be in shorts and flip flops any day than a coat, a hat, some earmuffs, some gloves, a scarf, a skull cap. Yeah, it's just too much for me. So I am a warm weather person, most definitely. Summertime is my favorite time of the year. Um, so I'll be glad when it gets warm again. I mean, and you know, hopefully by then we can all start to get back outside and do some things. I know a lot of people, excuse me, haven't really stopped doing anything, and they kind of just been going on about life. But truth be told, that's kind of hard to do with COVID. Um, so, you know, when you're talking about traveling and climbing up on a plane and going somewhere and then going to a hotel, and it's a lot, you know, right now with COVID going on. So I have opted out of that option for right now, you know, especially until I get a vaccine. I feel like once I get a vaccine, I'll feel better about doing all of it. But right now it's kind of like, no can do. But, I do have a lot of places, you know, that I want to, that are quote unquote on my bucket list that I want to get done as soon as possible. I got a little bit of overseas traveling that I would like to do. I wanna go back to Paris, and I wanna go to Dubai. I definitely want to go to Dubai. That's on my bucket list. And I want to go to Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia. So those are the overseas places that I want to go, that I have not been already. Um, and I want to go to Canada. I kind of want to check out Toronto. Um, there's another place I want to check out in Canada. Can't think of it right offhand, but I know I want to check out Toronto. Um, so yeah, those are some places that I kind of want to visit in the near future. But anyway, y'all, I'm not gonna make this video long tonight. I just kind of wanted to touch bases with you because it was time for me to get a video out, and I wanted to. So I hope you guys are doing very well this evening. I hope you had a good week, And also, I hope you have a really good up and coming week. You know, try to stay positive. Um, you know, try to stay healthy. Try to keep your family healthy. And you guys get on those vitamins. Take vitamins and drink a lot of water. Um, Let me tell you, because vitamins just help you feel better. You ever just felt sluggish and you feel like, ugh, I don't feel like doing anything? Vitamins help with that, y'all. It really, they help with that. So try to get your vitamin intake in. Drink a lot of water. Um, Also, I made black bean burgers day before yesterday. I think it was day before yesterday. They were awesome, y'all. So I have the recipe for those. I will definitely um, link the recipe for those because they were really, really good. They were really good. So that's a good alternative for protein if you're trying to get away from meat and you want to get some protein in. That's a good one. Black bean burgers were really good. Um, but yeah, so anyway, you guys stay healthy. Get your water intake in, get your vitamin intake in, get your vegetable intake in. Um, and you guys let me know um, what videos would y'all like for me to put out? What kind of content would y'all like for me to put out? Um, you know, I'm in the beginning stages, so I'm kind of just trying to think of different things. But you guys comment and let me know what else you would like to see or what else you would like for me to talk about, you know. Um, and that's going to do it for this Saturday, y'all. I think I'm going to probably do my workout this evening because I didn't do it this morning. And a lot of times when I don't do it in the morning, I'll do it in the evening. So, and I've already had my dinner. It's been about maybe 2 hours ago. So I let my food completely digest. I give myself 2 to 3 hours for that. And then I'll go ahead and do my workout at night. Got to get my workout in either at night or in the daytime. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening. And I look forward to doing the next video for you. If you guys have anything you want me to talk about, please comment below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. All right, love y'all. Talk to you later.